iPhone SE iOS 10.3.2 public beta 5 is available for this device, and we're going to review it here in this video. That's coming up right now. Let's go. So what is up, guys? Nick here from Everything Tech, help you to master your technology, and welcome to iOS 10.3.2 public beta 5 for your Apple iPhone SE. Now I do have this downloaded, but it was around 200 megabytes to do this public beta 5, and like I said in my 5S video, if you were watching that one, there is no significant changes here to iOS 10.3.2 public beta 5. This is basically developers ironing out the bugs before we do release the 10.3.2. So even when the official releases, it's still going to be a minor update. It's just squashing bugs and just making it a little bit more stable for you here. Now I am currently on public beta 4 here for the iPhone SE. So what I want to do is, before we update, I do want to run a Geekbench here just to see if there's a difference in, the performance and the score when we get onto the new version of beta 5 here before we go ahead and install it here. So I'm going to run a Geekbench 4 here for the Apple iPhone SE. And we're going to see what happens here. So let me let that run and I'll be back in just a second. Alright guys, so we're back here, and the iPhone SE does score a 2508 in single core here on 10.3.2 public beta 4 and 4203 here. So let's go ahead and install that update here. So going into settings, we're going to go ahead and hit install. And it says this update requires at least 50% battery to be plugged in. So let me connect to the power source. I'm going to install it and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we are now in iOS 10.3.2 public beta 5 for the Apple iPhone SE. If I go into settings here, you can see down there version number 14F5089A. So that is the current official, beta version here. There shouldn't be many more betas, maybe one or two more before the official. We might even go right into the official after this. Developers are just working out kinks in this update like I mentioned earlier here. So let's go ahead and run another Geekbench to see if it has changed here on the iPhone SE. So I'm going to go ahead and run that benchmark. I'll pause it again and I'll be right back to see the new scores. So the scores are in for the iPhone SE, and the single core score is 2516 for public beta 5 and 4276 on the multi, meaning that we did get an increase in score here. Now some people say that these scores mean nothing, which they probably don't mean too much here, but it's nice to see that we have an increase in our score here from iOS 10.3.2 public beta 4 to beta 5, meaning that there probably are improving bugs and performance here. But overall, the iPhone SE is going to run similar to what it always does run, very snappy, no problems here, and actually I haven't had any battery issues on the public beta version. So should you go ahead and update your iPhone SE to iOS 10.3.2 public beta 5, and I'd say hold off. The reason being is iOS 10.3.2 literally brings no changes from your official iOS 10.3.1, except for a few bugs here and there, like I said. But I mean, it's not going to change your day-to-day use, and you also put yourself at a higher security risk when you are running beta versions and you got all your data and all your files in here. So I say just hold off until the 10.3.2 official releases, and expect major changes to iOS coming with the 11 that should be announced at WWDC 2017, which is every year in early June. So yeah, that's it here for iOS 10.3.2 public beta 5 iPhone SE. Any video suggestions, comments, concerns, questions, drop them down below in the comments section. Nick here, help you to master your technology. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. I will catch you all in the next one, and peace.